Okay, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I gave up smoking again on Monday, and it's now Tuesday, and I'm back on them. Back on them hard. You gotta do something, don't you? It's real hard when you still got tobacco left. I smuggled a whole bunch of tobacco back from India, so I've got enough to last me at least another month. The tobacco I like to smoke, I like roll your own tobacco. And my brand of choice is Golden Virginia. The old Golden V's. The old fucking Virgies. Fuck, it's good tobacco. It tastes like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. And then you light it up, and it's just like inhaling a chocolate candle. I don't generally smoke Golden Virginia anymore because it's way too fucking expensive here. A 50-gram pouch of Golden Virginia tobacco in Australia is $65. $65 fucking dollars. In Malaysia, I bought a carton of Golden Virginia tobacco, which is 5 pouches of 50 grams. I bought that for 30 Australian dollars. I don't know how they fucking justify those prices. If I was the Sinaloa cartel in Mexico, I would fucking ditch the coke game and just move into the Australian cigarette market. There's billions of dollars to be made. Right now, the Chinese are running the illegal cigarette market. You can pretty much go to any convenience store that has a Chinese symbol out the front and go, I want to buy cigarettes. The ones under the counter, mate. You know the ones I'm talking about. And for $12, I'll give you some shitty cigarettes. And you'd be better off getting your lips around the exhaust pipe of a fucking truck and hoffing down that shit than the fucking crap the Chinese are selling. Dried out fucking tea leaves it tastes like. I wonder if El Chapo has thought about getting into the cigarette game. Can someone get hold of El Chapo for me? Tell him Boyle's got an opportunity for him. There's no Mexican cartel in Australia. I don't see them anywhere. I don't even know who runs the drugs in Australia anymore. I think it's mainly bikies. And the street level dealers now are like art students. That's our cartel. The humanities students. Imagine all these woke university undergrads coming up against the cartel. The cartel's just lobbing off heads. The art students are at a fucking climate change protest. Start killing. The cartel must be involved in the Australian drug trade at some level. We must get it from there. Except the coke in Australia is just fucking disgusting. It's the worst shit you can possibly buy in the entire world. And it's $300 a fucking gram. More than once in Australia, I've taken coke to keep the night going. And within 15 minutes of doing a line, I'm passed out asleep. Because they cut it with fucking Novocaine here. I don't even know how much coke is in the cocaine here. But they cut it with Novocaine. So your teeth go numb and the back of your throat goes a little bit numb. So you're like, fuck yeah, this coke's good. I can't feel my fucking teeth. Fucking idiots. Amateur hour. I tell you how you know it's good coke. When you do a line and you're like, I might just fuck this German dude that gave me this. That's when you know you've got some good coke. When you immediately turn gay. That was the first time I ever had really good coke. One of like 5 times. Coke sucks. Coke fucking sucks. And there is no way you're going to convince me otherwise. But the first time I ever had good coke, I can't really remember the exact details. All I remember is I was up in Sydney. I was by myself. I was hanging out with some dudes at the bar. There were 3 of us. I remember that. There was an Irish guy, a German guy, and me, and we were all just drinking by ourselves, and somehow we all found each other, creating a super team. We got dragged to some apartment building for some house party. None of us knew the people at the house, but the German guy drags me into the toilet, and he's like, you want some coke? I'm like, yeah, and I'd had plenty of coke up until this point, or what I thought was coke. And this fucking German guy racks me up a line. I do it. And it was quite possibly the best feeling I've ever had in my entire life. And I was like, this is the greatest drug ever. And my second thought was, I want to fuck this German guy. And then I was like, do you mind if I have another one? And he gave me another one, the exact same feeling. I'm like, this is the best feeling in the world. And my very next thought after that was, I'm going to fuck this German guy. And I think he was picking up my vibes. He's like, do you want another one? I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm going to have another one. I'm like, are you gay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, if I have another one, I think I'm going to fuck you. He's like, please take another one. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to keep drinking. So that's the tester for good coke. Don't put it in that fucking solution and see if it turns blue. What you do is you go into a toilet with a German dude, and if after a couple of lines you feel like fucking him, then you know it's good shit. But you're still not going to convince me it's a good fucking drug. It's a boring drug. It does fuck all. You've got to take it every 15 seconds. Then it clogs up your nose. Then $80 rocks are falling out of your nose. Then when you run out, you've got to eat your own boogers to try and get the buzz going again. It fucking sucks. Walk into the toilet straight. Walk out with some serious question marks. That's when you know you've had some good coke. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'm done. Add me on social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to it. Give it a rating, a review. Tell your friends. And see you fucking later.